you think this whole Bengalis look different thing is just genetics, let me take you to Sri Lanka. According to the Mahavamsa and Britannica, the first king of Sri Lanka, the actual founding monarch, his ancestors came from Bengal. Not Gujarat, not Punjab, Bengal. According to Sri Lankan history, the first king of Sri Lanka was Prince Vijaya, who led a fleet from India to conquer the island of Lanka. Prince Vijaya's ancestral home was Bengal. They don't tell us that in school. What the hell? I didn't know we had Bengali royalty in Sri Lanka. According to the Sinhalese tradition, as recorded in the Mahavamsa, the first Indian settlers on Sri Lanka were Prince Vijaya and his 700 followers, who landed on the west coast near Puttalam, 5th century BCE. Vijaya settled down to reign as king after a ceremonial enthronement and marriage and founded a dynasty. Mahavamsa contains an element of historical fact. The settlers were Indo-Aryan peoples from northern India. However, controversy exists as to the exact provenance of the early settlers. The legends contain evidence pointing to both the northeastern and the northwestern parts of the Indo-Gangetic plain. Vijaya's ancestors hailed from Bengal in the northeast, but his father established himself subsequently in Gujarat, the area in northwest India from which the adventurers were put out to sea. While considerable evidence points to Western India as the home of the first immigrants, it seems probable that a subsequent wave arrived from the vicinity of Bengal and Orissa in the northeast. One band of settlers landed in Sri Lanka at the east coast port of Gokana, a natural port of disembarkation for vessels arriving from the Bay of Bengal. The traditional accounts of the arrival of Pandu Vasudeva may portray a second wave of migration following the first mentioned in the Vijaya legend. Linguistic affinities between the early Sinhalese and Prakrit speaking peoples of eastern India strengthen the hypothesis of a migration from this area. So if someone says you don't look South Asian enough, remind them your face could have founded a whole dynasty.